Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Global Trading Software YouTube channel. I'm your host, Daniel Moore, and this is the morning trading session for the open. We got about a minute and a half until the open here, and we just saw the gold pit turn around and go the opposite direction. This is the gold pit. This is the open for the gold. Let me make it bigger. There we go. This is the opening range for the gold trade right here. And right now mine shows a neutral bias. In the Discord, Paul just posted a picture, and his is showing bullish bias. So the green cloud is formed right there. I imagine the green cloud will form on this one right here, but we'll keep an eye on that. We're testing the European gold pit or European gold open right there. So we'll keep an eye on that and see if we can't find something to get into today. It's kind of leveled out. If you look at the 1 minute, it's kind of running flat right now. Looking at the indexes this morning, we're trading around the top of yesterday's opening range on the NQ, at the bottom of the range on the ES, bottom of the range on the YM, and about mid-range on the RTY. So it'll be interesting to see how today's opening shapes up. We've got about 4 seconds or so till, and we're actually going to be able to watch it this morning. So they had good jobs data come out this morning, so that's always a plus. I'm not honestly sure how that shapes the opinion of the buyers and sellers. To be honest with you, I mean, there's still plenty of issues to be dealt with as far as the markets go, but yet here we are. So looks like a rocket, but never just jump right into it, right? You want to make sure that you wait patiently. Paul talks about it's almost like a sniper setting up for his shot, right? It's a lot of patience, a lot of waiting and watching, and then all of a sudden you see the perfect shot, and then you squeeze it out and hit your target, right? So the YM is showing a 6-star sell right now on the 1 minute. Looking great. Look at this. Some great movement so far this morning. So far, so glorious. Now we are running right into yesterday's London Open right here, the bottom part of the London Open. So now, granted, the overnight high, I did mark that for the NASDAQ. The overnight high on the NASDAQ is 16,420. Previous day high was only 395. So, and yesterday we kept bumping into that previous day high, and that was acting as pretty good resistance. So just remember that as we go through today. If you are new to the channel, all these indicators that you're going to see are available from Global Trading Software. You can find the link in the description of this video right here. So if you see something that you'd like to know more about, you can also reach out to me on here, or you can join our Discord. The Discord is also in the link in the description of this video. Go there, check it out. It's free. We want you to come and be a part of the conversation. We want you to come and just learn. All right, that's what all this boils down to, is just teaching others how to be better traders, right? Adding more tools to your toolbox, so to speak. So we're waiting on this 15-minute, this first 15-minute candle to close right here, so that we get a range, an opening range for us to be able to trade this morning. And we're also looking for valid 6 stars, like this one right here on the YM on the 1 minute right here. You got this 6-star right here that popped up just at 8:30. So that's the opening minute right there. You have this decent level of support down here. Let's see how far back this goes. Let's see here. When was the last time this level played a factor here? Tell you what, let's just zoom out. Let's go out to the hour. December the 7th. Looks like it was December the 7th, which was yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 days ago. It played a factor right over here. You see this zone right here, from here to here. So I may suspect a little bit of support right there. But if it breaks through that, I would look for this area right here to be your next one, 250 ish, 250 ish. Boom, boom, boom. Let's check out the gold. See it turn around real quick. I don't know what's going on with that. It's not my prerogative to know exactly what's going on with that. And the oil pit open right there shows a red tag on it. However, we're popping out the top side of it. Stocks yeah, so right now we're in a neutral. Looks like this last candle switched over to a neutral bias there on the oil pit open. Also neutral, neutral, neutral. Gold back to a neutral bias on the gold. RTY looking for a shot to the upside. Same on the ES. And in Q, now we're testing the top, right? Testing the very top of yesterday's, of the London right there. We're testing the London, which is actually at the previous day high. This could be interesting. So break out the top of this right here and a transition from a neutral bias to a bullish bias. ES 3-minute 6-star. That's something I'm interested in right there. There's a lot of upwards momentum going on this morning across everything so far. Set us a alert right there. That'd be a trade I'd be interested in taking right there. Now, granted, we've got the top of the London 7 points from that right there. But then again, this is my muse, the NQ, just so fluid and beautiful, such a temptress. I hope everybody had a decent day yesterday in the markets. I know that it was so flat yesterday. It was ridiculous. Eventually there was a breakout of the opening range to the upside. That went on for quite a while. He actually got some decent movement out of it before the close. But I did not take any of that. I did try my hand at a couple of scalps. Breaking out the top of this London. I'd be interested to see how this thing reacts around the 420 mark. Be very interested to see how this reacts around the 420 mark. So as you can see, everything is pretty much higher than average volume. all the way back here. So, that's definitely a good sign as for the movement to the upside. Trying to be patient and wait for the first 15-minute candle to close to really give us an idea, or at least a 6-star sell or buy. In this case, it would probably be a buy, to really kind of set it off for us, because we saw a whole lot of resistance around the previous day high yesterday. Gold, 1 minute, 5-star sell. Now, also keep in mind that if this gold range comes back down the bottom side right here and breaks through, it is a valid trade. So we'd be looking for a break down below 74. If it breaks down below 74, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Create alert. Set that up. Oil went flat. Natural gas. Not sure if they have a pit. Still trying to figure that one out. Let's see here. So the 1 minute. Let's look at the 5 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. YM is out the bottom of yesterday's ranges right there. That's a great sign for the YM for movement wise. Usually there's some pretty decent contrasting going on between the YM and either the ES. I think it was the ES yesterday. The YM and the ES were tracking pretty well together. NQ and RTY were tracking well together yesterday, but today it seems like the YM might be doing its own thing. Just keep an eye on that one. Paul announced this morning that there was a new product coming out next year, and by the looks of the screenshot, if you're a member of the Discord, you saw the screenshot. It looks like something to do with order flow, which would be really cool. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to use a DOM or anything like that. Now, it's definitely a skill that, probably wouldn't hurt to acquire. But yeah, I'm not very good with the small little technical stuff like that. Let's see here. Oil. Got a 4-star sell on oil on the 1 minute. Looks like it's kind of breaking down a little bit. All the data came out earlier. Just wait. This first 15 minutes is really just a waiting game, I guess you could say. Just kind of hanging out, waiting on something to happen here. So we've been doing this for a couple of months now, and so far I feel like this whole thing that we're doing is going really well. The Discord group has grown substantially. I think we're up to 200. Hey, I'm looking right now. 234, 235, 235 members in the Discord right now, which is just fantastic. So there's 234, 235 different opinions about everything in there, but so it's like it's a group of people that just kind of get together and just bounce ideas off. You know, I mean, we just talk, have a good conversation about different strategies that are used, and targets and stop losses, and of course we talk about the XBRAT in there, the algo, the different indicators that we have that go in hand with some of the strategies that some people are already using. So take a look at that. And we're just going to hang out here and wait on this first 15 minutes to be done. YM is awful choppy this morning. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I saw this going up right here, and I'm like, I need to take that trade, but I don't know why I would have taken that trade, to be honest with you. I mean, other than it's going up, and these are accumulation candles. So the manager itself will tell you the status of the candles previous to, right? Not only will it give you the overall picture of what's going to be happening over the next 4 candles, but it will tell you the previous candles, if it was higher than average volume, if they were regular upwards moving candles, or if they were accumulation candles, or if they were distribution candles like these right here. You got distribution candles like these right here, and then there's that first 15 minutes just closed right there. Looks like we're pushing to the upside, and if we could get a break of 420, I'm in it. Looking for the break. Come on, baby. I'm going to switch over to gold real quick and take a look close. So there is a contrast between the NASDAQ and gold, or the indexes and gold, rather. So when the indexes go up, gold sells off, and vice versa. It's actually pretty cool. There we go. Come on. Need to see a break of 420. Need to see that break. Let's see here. I'm not sure if I understand the question. Asking if it is a new study. This is the. I'm guessing you're assuming, or maybe you're talking about the is it the opening range that you're talking about, or is it the order flow thing that he's coming out with this upcoming year that you're talking about? The order flow. Yeah, it's something new that he's coming out with. I have no earthly idea. All I know is that there's a screenshot in our Discord that you can go and take a look at. I mean, it's got a lot of it's got a lot of stuff on it. I don't know. It's not available just yet. The order flow indicator is not available just yet. It's coming out next month, I think he said. Some part. Let me see real quick. Next year, it'll be coming this upcoming year, and I'm sure he will announce that on the Discord. So here we just had a 6-star sell on oil. Not quite broken out of the bottom of that one yet. Still looking for that break. Patience pays, people. Patience pays. The range for the RTY is pretty much the top of London right here, 67 to 47. So about a 20-point range. Let's see your gold. Looks like we broke out the bottom of the range on gold here. This will be interesting to see. Waiting for that price line to cross right here. 73.8 ish is what I got. We're looking for a break below 74, really. That's that support level right there. And this is why you wait patiently right here. You wait patiently. Now, granted, if it did it peak out the top of that range right there, I want to say it did. Yep, it did. So if you got in at 414, okay, the way that this opening range works is on a range this large. It might not be a bad idea to use a micro just so you're not getting crushed from all the heat that you're taking on a range that large. But I will say that it shows some promise. RTY 5-star sell right there. Wait for a break out the bottom right there. I'm going to go ahead and throw an alert right here. And the YM, do the same thing right here. Now this was that support zone that I was talking about earlier. ES, we'll go ahead and throw it out the bottom. We got one out the top. And then silver showing a 6-star sell. Silver just sold off pretty well overnight. Excuse me. RTY popped into a 6-star sell now. Now the range, the opening range plays a factor here. Okay, conservatively, it plays a factor. And I am trying to be conservative personally. I know silver's a Mac Daddy trade. Good morning, Stealth. Yeah, silver's a Mac Daddy trade. That's $25 a tick per one contract. That is just a ridiculous. Ooh. I mean, it pays well. I will say that it pays really well. But if you're wrong, it hurts really bad. All right. RTY still looking good on that 6-star right there. See if we can't break down below the bottom of this support area right here. Looking good. Now remember to keep a profit target. Yep. This is what we're looking at right now. Keep an eye on that. The tag is short. London was short as well. London made some money. Man, this could be really good here. Making new lows if we do break out of that. YM short as well. Okay. All right, we're in one. Oops. Where's my? There it is. Boom. Let's see here. We're in one on the RTY. Be prepared to take a little bit of heat on the RTY. Close that one out real quick. And then the YM as well. Keep an eye on that one. So we'll keep an eye on both of these real quick. Yep, I'm in the RTY as well. So we'll keep an eye on all this as it unfolds. Let's see here. One contract on the YM. Looking for a breakdown below this 45 area right there. Again, in it for the opening range. This has great potential here. And if it turns out that, hey, it's not, that's just part of it. That is part of trading. But something tells me that this is going to go Mac Daddy here. We just have to be patient and let it do what it's going to do. Like this right here. See here, how many ticks am I looking at here from my entry? 37, so it's like I think that may be a little overzealous. That's what I'm looking at right there. I think it was, I want to say for the indexes, it's on an average 50 ticks. Paul, can you advise on that? For the profit target, yeah. Boom. ES price cross. On the low side, we have a, looks like we might be having a short range or short breakout of the range on the ES. Ooh, as well as the NQ this morning. Take profit on 100 as next support is about 120 on the RTY. Okay. So we're looking at 100 profit. Next support is about, okay, 100 ticks. Okay. And then the NQ, remember we've got that support at 302 right there. Okay, so mind that as well. Gold should be on the rip. Keeping an eye on all this stuff right here. Yes. Still waiting for that confirmation of that the cloud turning red right there on the ES. You'll see my subconscious nervous twitches going on here. There he is. He's got a micro on vacation. Maybe I should have traded a micro. I don't know. We're gonna let it do what it does though. See if it'll commit. See, where's the swing high on this? I don't know. It's got some push to the downside. This NQ right here, that overnight low, just mind that overnight low right there. Oop, somebody's. Incoming call. All right. Looks like we might be losing some steam on that short. Wow. That's annoying. All right. Yeah, I hope it's not another range day, but you know what? If it is, I mean, 6-star buy on the 15-minute NQ right here. Interesting. Interesting. That's interesting right there. There was indeed a lot of buying on this candle. I will say that is a fact. Uh, might look a lot like yesterday, if I'm being honest with you, where it just chop 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 chop, but it trended downwards. But it was just painful to stay in. And we might be doing the same thing here with RTY. That was an accumulation candle right there. Average volume on this accumulation candle. It may have found some decent support right here. It may have found support for that bounce right there, because I'm about to get stomped out. Looking to find resistance right here. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Gonna get stopped out. Going to get stopped out. But hey, stops are there for a reason, right? I mean, you have a tolerance. You have a tolerance level. Market doesn't want to give me any more money. She took it all, man. They're trying to get it back, dude. They're trying to get it back. Yeah, that was a pretty killer reversal right there. That was a pretty killer reversal. Put me down a little bit, but that'll be all right. It's not an account buster or anything. Well, we're gonna wait patiently here, and if we have to wait till this afternoon to find something to get into, then we will. It's just part of it. Even the YM turned around on that one. The ES turned around on that one. The NQ turned around. Everything's kind of inside that range right there. And I mean, if you've been doing this for a while and you're comfortable with trading the range, I mean, go for it. Do what you do. But I'm not. I've got a year of experience in trading, so I'm just trying to be a little conservative with how I trade. My last go at this gauntlet, this earn to trade $150,000 gauntlet, I actually passed it. Once I switched to the XBRAT system, I was able to pass it. And once I got into the actual money part of it, I lost all of my focus and just went completely nuts and forgot everything that I had learned and ended up freaking blowing it, all because I did not do any of what I had learned. So this go, I'm taking it through the gauntlet the way that I want to trade once I get out the other side of the gauntlet. I'm not trying to make $1 million off of every single trade, not trying to make $1,000 off every single trade. I'm literally just trying to end every day in the green. And today may not facilitate that, and that's all right. Shoot, I'm not hurt feelings about it or anything like that. There's always tomorrow. There's always Monday. There's always Tuesday. Yeah, I totally, man. Look, this opening range thing is for real. It's for real. We just have to find a good range like Monday. Oh, what a stellar trading day. Monday. Golly, what a great, and now that was my bad because I was I was I was on a simulated on Monday. Anyway, long story. You can go back and watch that blunder as there was single contract $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 trades going on, and I couldn't trade on my actual gauntlet account. So, but yeah, Monday was awesome. Monday was awesome. There was another day. I want to say, was it Tuesday? It had to have been Tuesday, where everything turned around and went back the opposite direction in the afternoon, or right after I got off of the stream. It turned around and went the opposite direction. Got a 5-star buy on the ES right here. I mean, that's something to pay attention to. Looking for a 6-star confirmation with a break over 694.50. A break over 694.50 on this would definitely show some signs of life to the upside. Also have a 6-star buy on the YM now. Be very careful about getting into a long inside of a range, a bearish range, shall we say. Also, if you look back across the day, the night, and yesterday even, you see these massive downward candles right here. So just be very careful if you're going to make that trade and wait for a solid break over 730, 735. Now, granted, it's 100 points ish. So take that as you may, but I'm going to wait. Gold still hanging out towards the bottom on gold. Would like to see a continuance down here. There's your NQ coming back down. I wonder, is R2Y coming back down? Nope. R2Y is already up too high. Yes, coming back down. Yes. NQ, looks like there's some downward pressure today. I can get on board with that. We're going to have to wait for that retracement back up. But you also got to remember this overnight low right here. This thing provided some support for this bounce right here. Let's see here. So if this plays out like yesterday, and I'm not saying that it will, but if this plays out like yesterday, let's look at this 15-minute yesterday. You see it would come down and it would retrace, and then it would come down and then it would retrace, and then it would come down and retrace. So if you got in down here, you ended up having to buy back up here, right? So just something to keep an eye on right there if you're trying to play the range here. Now we have no signals, no sell signals, number one. We also have a neutral bias right here on the 15-minute, right? We have a green bias. We have a bullish bias on the 5-minute. Then we have bearish on the 1 and the 3-minute, right? So there's a lot of different, yeah, you could call it divergence in the opinion of where everything is going right now. So keep that in mind as well. And this is for the NASDAQ. We'll continue to keep an eye on the rest of this stuff right here. I am not, excuse me, I'm not going to force anything here. But I will take it if the market's giving it, for sure. How are we looking on natural gas here? Oil. Let's see here. YM's throwing up a green divergence cloud right here on the 1-minute, 6-star buy on the 3-minute, green bullish bias on the 5-minute right here. Neutral bias on the 15. And we're back down below the range here. See a break of 302. Six-star sell on the 3-minute. If we get this break below 302 right here, I'm getting in this NQ here. And I'm going to follow this 6-star right here, the 6-star sell. Now that 6-star came through on a lower than average volume candle too. That's interesting. And just so long as it doesn't break the top of this EMA cloud at 359.25 right now, we're going to be all right. Got a minor support level right here that is bouncing off of at 22, 23-ish. On the 3-minute, you can see it. We will set an alert. ES is on the bounce. Come on, gold, do something. It may not. It may not. And sometimes it's just like that, unfortunately. You just gotta pick your battles. I got to take another COVID test on Sunday. And if I'm still positive, that resets my 7-day clock and I have to stay off of work for another 7 days. So I get to come here and hang out with you guys for another 7 days. If that's the case, gold 5-star sell on the 1 minute. It's definitely looking promising here. All right, so I've got that alert set up right there. Just not a whole lot going on this morning. Just not a whole lot going on this morning, unfortunately. And that's, I guess, it's just where we're at right now. And I know I said that like 5 times already today. Just trying to make myself feel better, I guess. Just talking to myself, telling myself it's going to be okay. Just woo-saw, man. Just woo-saw. Of course, January, I'm sorry, not January, December. Well, we also got to take that into consideration, that it is getting really close to Christmas here. So people may be like not trading or on vacations, or so like Paul. All right, so are we pushing? What are we doing here? Don't know yet. Don't short into support. This 5 minute looks really good though. Oh, y'all guys, excuse me. COVID has got my my lungs all, I don't know, man. It feels so tight and constricted. I find myself yawning and stretching like 5, 6, 10 times more than previously. It's just, I don't know. It's like my body's not getting enough air. Yesterday, my lungs started really hurting down here at the bottom. Yep, here we go. She's about to break. She's about to break. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and let me know that you are enjoying the live sessions. And I wish I could do that to see. I just want to appreciate both of y'all for watching. Oh man, most of the I chalk it up to everybody's at work. Everybody's at work right now, and nobody has time to get on here and trade. And those experienced traders don't want to get on here and watch a newbie trade. Sorry, it doesn't hurt my feelings, people. Got thick skin. Thick skin. Oof. But I do appreciate both y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Man. Hopefully. Oh, here's YM. Look at that on 5 minute. Looking pretty good. 6-star buy. A 6-star buy panned out. Okay. I mean, you're starting to catch some traction on it. Right into resistance right up here. Oil breaking out the top, looks like. Resistance on oil is at 71.99 or 72. Five-star sell on the NQ 5 minute right here. So it seems that we're going in the right direction. Our assumption is in the right direction. We just need to see some follow through. I mean, I guess you could have got a couple of scalps out of that right there. If that's the way that you trade, I mean, that's breaking out the bottom of this opening range right here, but you had a yellow cloud, which means that it hasn't quite committed to that short yet. Boom. And one of these sessions, we're going to have a great example of trading with the X-Brat. But the whole system is designed to do two things. That's maximize your profits and minimize your losses. And this right here is straight up minimizing losses, right? I mean, we took that $400 hit on the RTY reversal, which, I mean, looking at it now, I mean, we're back down towards the even if you look at it, right? So I had my stop set. Where did I have my stop set? I think I had it set right up in here somewhere, or maybe not. Maybe I had it set up at the top of here. I think I had it set up at the top of there. So yeah, I mean, like if you got in this RTY trade in you got your stop set up here at the top of the range, right? Which is technically where it is supposed to go in the first place. However, trying to mind my account here, not do anything crazy rash. I knew I couldn't afford all of that, so I brought it down to the previous swing high. Set my stop there, broke through, went up to this resistance right here at 61, and then turned around and went back down. So, I mean, it's still, you're still in it. You're still in it. You're still alive. So the YM is looking like it might transition over to a long if it keeps going, but mind that 800. And then the NAS doing its thing, being indecisive. Shenanigans. That's what I call it. Shenanigans. Let's see what our hit is today. 7. It's from the gold. It's from the gold as well. Was it the gold? Yep, it's from the gold as well. So I had a punch through the bottom instead of waiting for this break of this support right here. Should have waited, didn't wait. Worse things could have happened. Stops are good. Stops are good. So at the gold set, took a hit on gold this morning, and this is where it got me right there. So I stayed in it right through here, and then it popped out the top and got me at the top of the range right there. And then the RTY. So two trades this morning, both of which the RTY. If I would have had my stop set up at the top of the range right there, I'd still be in the game. You know, I mean, I would have taken about $500, maybe $600 worth of heat on it, but we're back down to even right now. Back down to even. So that's definitely good. And as a matter of fact, you might be in the money here shortly because the bias is still a sell bias. It's still a bearish bias. There we go. Boom. Show me some commitment here. All right. We're in the NAS. We're in the NAS. Oops, yeah, we're going to bring this up here above the top of this. Right here. Not really sure what's going on here. Everything's kind of locked up on me. Either we're going to get taken out inadvertently, or maybe there's just too much excellence at this computer. I don't know. Nope, stopped me out. Couldn't change it for some reason. Still interested in that, by the way. I'm still interested in that. If we can get some follow through here. You're in the money in the RTY. R2, got to push down past 45.8. Pushing past 45.8, and you should be all right. At least starting to get into that money. I'm telling you, I still like this NQ trade here. See if we can just get down below this support right here. Then your next stop's 205. Come on, girl. Punch it. There we go. There we go. We're just going to have to keep an eye on it. I don't want to take a chance on not being able to adjust my stop again. So there we go. Now we're in it on the downward slope here. Might have to take a little bit of heat on it as it is pretty choppy. It's the name of the game, right? Name of the game is, if it's too hot, stay out of the kitchen. But we did break through the bottom of this range right here. I'm looking for a down to 205-ish. Well, no, I take that back. Maybe 250-ish because I didn't, this previous day low right here may provide some sort of resistance. Looking fantastic so far. Looking great. And this is a following of this 6-star right here, everybody. This is that 6-star that we're following right now. Let's see here. See if we can't hit some of that 960 back. If we start retracing a little bit too much, I'll go ahead and call it because, you know, I mean, it's $800 right there. That's a lot of money. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Took 400 off of it. Started retracing a little bit, and you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with that. You know, we minimized our losses a little bit more. Took 400 more dollars. Put it back into the pot. So I'm not too mad about that. And that break, just waiting for that break right there. Now, did the RTY end up panning out in sequence with that? And man, it looks like it might. It looks like it could. It's pushing. This is a brand new 15-minute candle too. Wowzer at natural gas. They must have just put out the hey, we're doing really good with our natural gas thing. And see, it's okay to take your profits off the table, folks. It's okay. Nobody's going to call you a ninny baby for taking profits off the table. That's just not how this thing goes. That's not how this thing goes. Some people that have been doing this for longer may look at a trade that you're in and tell you, hey, you know, you're going to take yada yada heat on this thing right here, but it's going to turn around and you're going to hit. We're looking at 250 on this thing right here, and that would have been that'd have been a pretty decent chunk of money right there. But I don't see that because I don't have the ability to. I don't have that gift. So, and I mean, we still would have been in the money and we would have made more money, but we still took some profits off the table. If it breaks down below the 251 right here, I would be interested in another entry right here. But this range right here, we're in between two lows right here. May not be anything. Took the 2-minute 6-star. Boom. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Are you still in the RTY stealth? She's on the struggle bus, but she's trying. Gold's popping out the top. Oil. Yeah. Okay. I'm not the only one then. That's good. Kind of hurts my heart to see it now, though. we'd be we'd be up about 5 points. No, we'd be up 2 points right now. Sometimes you just got to take the heat, folks. Sometimes. And see, like, let's look at this right here. So once it broke down below this and I got in it, we'd still be in the money on this trade right here. But what do they say? You don't want to let a winner turn into a loser, right? So I just went ahead and took my profits off the table on that. There will be another trade today, and that trade will, I don't know, that trade may put me back in the green for the day, and I may end up with a $500 loss. But I tell you what, $500 is better than $1,000. ES is looking good. Looking good. If we can get down and stay below this support at 78, that's going to be amazing. And that 6-star confirmation for you, Stealth, on the 5 minute. You're in the right direction, my good sir. Five-star, 6-star on this on the 5 minute NQ, 6-star on the 3 minute, and no star so far on the 1 minute for the NASDAQ. The ES is popping stars on the 3 minute, on the 2 minute for Stealth here, and then on the 5 minute. So you've got some movement going on here. Nothing on the YM so far, and nothing on the RTY other than the range trade here. Gold not popping any stars or anything like that. You did have a breakout of the top of the range here, but you still have a neutral bias, right? So if you're trading that range, be mindful that you don't have that green confirmation cloud coming in, and you also need to be wary of 84 to 85. That's that European gold pit open. So expect resistance there if you're in that trade. Oil has not impressed me lately. And we did get a 6-star, 5-star, 6-star on natural gas, right into resistance and then rejection and then consolidation. So it's very anticlimactic, shall we say. Yeah. After I got off here yesterday, I went and laid down and slept till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Got up, went back to bed at 8 o'clock and slept till 6 o'clock this morning. Super tired. Got some more alerts coming through. 5-star sell on the Dow. And see, the reason why I'm not in this trade right now is because it's showing lower than average volume, lower than average volume on these candles right here. So whatever momentum there was pushing this thing down is kind of drying out right this second. and I'm waiting on that momentum to pick back up and to push below this 51. There it is right there. That ES trade's panning out very nicely. That RTY trade's panning out very nicely too. Oh, that stinks. Oh well. Took our $400 just to give it to somebody else. See, that was an average volume candle right there. We're higher than average. Wait, no, that's an average volume candle right there. 10,000 in volume on that one. 10,000 in volume on that 5-minute candle. Each one of these has about 1,000-ish. Higher than average volume is going to show 2,500, 3,000, 3,100. So you've got distribution candles. These red ones are distribution candles with higher than average volume in them. So there's higher than average distribution going on selling. Then you got regular downwards moving candles, these cyan candles. And then you have these accumulation candles. And then you have regular upwards moving candles right there. So use everything that you have at your disposal. How's your ES trade going, Stealth? Boom, boom. Still looking good. 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 They're not. Whoever is driving these markets is not going to make it easy for the little guy to stay in these trades. Oil, man. You know, I'm kind of, I don't want to get off right now because I feel like as soon as I get off, there's going to be this massive just cascading sell-off event. We almost hit that 250 target right there too. What did we come down to? 253? Yeah, 253. That was close. That was close. Let's see here. And what was our entry there too? That would have been 50 points. 50 points on a contract is $1,000. So that'd have been worth about $2K. Can't argue with 2,000. You can't argue with 400 either. I think it was 420. It was 440. Wait, no. 410. 410. Sorry. 410. Let's see here. Any more data coming out today? 30-year bond auction. And then you got a bunch of commodities stuff coming out. About 5 o'clock, you got some, I don't know what country this is out of, but corporate goods price index is coming out at 5:50 Eastern, year over year and month over month. So and it shows a red dot on there, so that may have some impact on things. Oh, trying to make it go the other way on lower than average volume. That's going to be kind of hard to do. Lower than average. You need some oomph to get it back over this level right here. That's higher than average volume. Did you take profit, Stealth? What's going on, Linda? Let's see here. YM switched over to a green cloud on this opening range, and we're out the top of. Are we at the top? Yeah, we are at the top of the New York Stock Exchange Open, right into the European Open. I'm sorry. This is the London. Gotta adjust that. Right into the London right here. So it turns it into one giant range. RTY is still looking good to the downside on the larger time frame. ES had a bit of retracement here, and I can't speak to what's going on with it. I mean, who knows what drives these things, but And this is why I don't understand natural gas. Right here. 5-star, 6-star, boom. Higher than average volume. Looking great. Not so great. I don't know. I don't know how to read natural gas, I guess. Or you just have to be in it for the long haul. Wow. YM showing some ass. Let's see here. There's a fight going on right now. Are you still hanging in there still on this ES trade? Good. Now, if you're in this, if you're in this 6-star right here, and you're following the manager has put out a nice broad red cloud showing that you are still on the right side of this trade for the NASDAQ. Same thing for the ES. There's a bit of a crossover on the 1 minute. Still okay on the 3 and 5 and the 15-minute time frame. Yeah. So if you're, let's see, on the 1 minute, it's on the 1 minute, it's crossed over a little bit right there, but not a ton. On this NQ trade right here, on the 1 minute, it's already crossed over. Lunchtime is coming up fast for New York. About 6 minutes. There's a lot of waiting going on this morning. Oil 6-star sell. 4, 5, 6-star sell on oil. This could pan out very, very nicely. Still waiting on that break below 71.28, 71.29 area right there. We are now showing a red tag for the bias for the range right there, which is still a valid trade, by the way. All right, so the NASDAQ opening range trade actually paid out quite a bit. You had to stand some heat. So there's an opening range right there, and then it finally broke down to the bottom of it. Boom. It turned red right after it broke down below this 302 level right here. YM looking for a breakout of the top. If it keeps going, we're gonna break out the top of this range here in just a minute. About 10 or 15 points. We'll wait till after the 11 o'clock lunch hour for New York. And then I'm going to call it. Not a whole lot. happening this morning. On the bright side, I think this is day 8. Day 8 of 15. See you later, Paul. Hope the meeting went well. All right. Let's see what happens here right now. And go. See you later, my man. Pushing, yes, pushing. Into pushing, into is pushing. Higher than average volume on that last candle for the NASDAQ. All right. Well, I'm not seeing a whole lot go on here. I'll keep an eye on everything throughout the day, but I think me sitting here staring, talking, all that stuff is it's kind of you guys have heard enough of silence, so to speak. But listen, if you see anything that you want to know more about, definitely check out the Global Trading Software website. It is the link that is a description of this video right here. Also, you can join our Discord. The link is also in the description of this video. We'd love to have you join and be a part of the conversation and just kind of, tell us what you do. Show us your strategy, and who knows, maybe we can, work together and come up with a fantastic new way to do things. Who knows, right? But yeah, so I'm going to hop off here. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button. I know it really wasn't a whole lot today. Sorry about that. Can't really do anything about that, but we're just doing the best that we can. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys again soon. You guys have a wonderful day and happy trading.